Welcome back guys, hope you all are doing well. This is Mohammad Badrudduja and today we are going to cover the last lab from JWT Attack module, and this is gonna be the lab number 8 and I am covering these labs from Web Security Academy from Portswigger. Before going further, this disclaimer as always for you: this video and its contents are only for educational and awareness purpose and I do not support any unethical or illegal act. That's been said, we are talking about the algorithm confusion in JWT or in JWT mechanism. In the previous lab, the server is exposing an endpoint like jwks.json or .well-known/jks.json. So these are the endpoints from where you can get the keys, right? And the key has this format. Fine. But what if you don't have, or the server did not expose any of these endpoint? So how will you actually check that vulnerability for the algorithm confusion? So this is again possible, and this is possible by deriving public keys from existing tokens. So in cases where the public key is not readily available, means the server is not exposing any endpoint from where you can get the keys. So you may still be able to test for algorithm confusion by deriving the key from a pair of existing JWT tokens. So even though if we cannot read the keys from the server from any endpoint, it is still possible by comparing two existing or two genuine JWTs. So, and how we will get two genuine JWTs? So we can log in from a user and we can take that token, then log out and log in again. So the server will again generate another token and we can get n number of tokens like this, right? But we need only two tokens, right? So this process is relatively simple using tools such as JWT_forgery.py. Fine. So deriving the key from the pair of the existing JWT's token, for this we need a tool which is JWT_forgery.py, and this tool you will find in a GitHub repository, which link is here already. So if you right click on it and open in a new tab, you will get that link or get that tool here, right? This is the tool, and this tool covers these CVEs: CVE 2016 10555 and CVE 2017 11424. Fine. So, and also Web Security Academy or Portswigger also simplify the use of this tool JWT_forgery.py with a Docker image or a Docker container that is created by Web Security Academy for this lab. So you need Docker CLI to run either version of the tool. So you need Docker CLI, of course, to run the Docker commands or to run the Docker containers. Now the thing is, this uses the JWTs that you provided to calculate one or more potential values of n. So once you run this tool, you can see here it needs two tokens, and these two must be the genuine token. So it needs two tokens, and once you provide two tokens, it is going to calculate and mathematically possible potential values of n it will provide you. So its output is going to be the multiple keys with the multiple tempered tokens. Sorry. So you need to then check each of these keys or token one by one. You will get these outputs. You will get the base64 encoded PEM key in both format X.509 and PKCS1 format, right? And the second thing you will get is JWT forged JWT, means the tempered JWT sign using each of these keys. So you will get keys, and again you will got the tempered JWT also. Fine. And here, to identify the correct key, use burp repeater to send the request containing each of the forged JWT. Only one of these will be accepted by the server. You can then use the matching key to construct an algorithm confusion attack. Means only one forged JWT token will be work. So let's go. JWT authentication bypass via algorithm confusion with no exposed key. Okay, this lab uses a JWT based mechanism for handling sessions. It uses a robust RSA key pair to sign and verify the tokens. RSA, if it is saying RSA, that means asymmetric key. So however, due to implementation flaw, this mechanism is vulnerable to algorithm confusion attack. So keep in mind that the server will provide us the asymmetric key, or the server is using asymmetric algorithm, but we will confuse the server by algorithm with HMAC in the last. So to solve the lab, first obtain the server's public key. Use this key to sign a modified session token that gives you access to the admin panel. Then delete the Carlos account to solve the lab, and we have username and password. So this lab we are going to solve in a few steps, and the steps are like first thing, obtain two JWT tokens. Fine. Number 2 is going to be brute force the server's public key. Fine. And the third one is going to be generate the malicious token. Fourth one is going to be modify and sign the token. Right? These are the steps we are going to follow. Actually, it's not the token, malicious key. Fine. Okay, so let's go and we will see that. So go to my account page, and I am going to start the burp proxy on my browser. Okay, and let's just log in. So the username is Wiener and the password is Peter. Okay, come back here, go to the HTTP history, and these requests containing JWT. So go to my account, and this is the genuine token which I am going to copy and paste it with me. So this is gonna be token 1. Okay, then we need token 2. So for token 2 we need to log out and log in again. So come back here, just log out and log in again. So the username is Wiener and the password is Peter. Go back to the burp suite, and this is the another token. So just copy that, come back to the mousepad and paste that. Now make sure these two tokens, you make sure you did not copy the same token, right? So how will you verify that? You can verify it from here. So first go to the first my account request, and click on the header part, and you can see the KID and algorithm. So this part you will find same in the both tokens, because the KID value will be same and the algorithm will be same. So if I come here, click this part. So let's see, 444CBC1F2E87, 44CBC1F2E8D7, right? So this part is same, but the part which is changed is here, because the epoch time is going to be different in each session JWT. So 7722, come to this request and click on the highlight the payload part, and 7776, and this one 7722. Fine. So that means the both tokens are different. Okay. Now the second part is brute force the server's public key, and this we are going to do with the Docker container, which is provided by the Web Security Academy. So I don't need burp proxy right now. Go back here, and this is the Docker container. So I'm going to copy this, come back here and paste this value. Fine. So now let's go cd/opt, and first of all I'm going to check my Docker images. Is there any Docker images? Okay, so these are the Docker images I have already. And is there any Docker container running? So no Docker container is running. Fine, so let's go paste that, but instead of token 2 and token 1, I'm going to put the value. So this is the token number 1. Okay, we need to copy it manually. So copy this one, this is the token 1, paste that here, then just space and paste the other token which is up to here. So copy this one, come back and paste that here and hit enter. As we hit enter, first of all it is going to see if the image locally present or not. So if not, it will go and it will pull the image from the internet, from the Docker hub actually. So now it's downloading and it will take a bit time. So I'm going to pause the video and I will come back once it's finished. Welcome back guys. It's not completed, but I come back to actually show you the process. So now as you can see, the first thing, it download, then it extract, and then it's saying once the extraction is completed, it's saying pull complete. Again, this download is completed, this download is also completed, and it's still downloading, and the last one is waiting. It depends on your internet connection also, and here as you can see, it extracted and pull complete. Now as you can see, this is extracting, it is gonna say pull complete. So fine, completed. So hash status downloaded newer image for list, and now anytime it will give us the result. And now as you can see, running command, and the command is python3 jwt_forgery.py and token number 1 and token number 2, and it will calculate all the possibilities by comparing these two tokens, and then it will give us multiple keys and its token. We got these. So what we got here, as you can see, found n with multiplier 1. Okay, now what we saw in the description, that it will generate keys in two formats. One is x.509 and another one is PKCS. So this is the first key and its corresponding tempered JWT. So this is in the format base64 encoded in the format of x.509, and this one is base64 encoded PKCS1 key, and its corresponding token, tempered token, is this. So now what we need to do what we need to do here is we need to take the tempered JWT, okay, from x.509. This is the key and this is its corresponding forged JWT token. So we need to just copy this token, go to the burp suite, and let's just this is the last request, my account, and send this request to the repeater. Go to the repeater, and if I say send, we will get 200 OK. fine, because we are accessing my account, not admin, not /admin. So it will give us 200 OK. Now what we need to do here is we need to paste here the tempered JWT of X.509 key. So just paste that here, okay, and send this again. So here the thing, if you got 302 found and it's redirecting you to the login page, that means this key is invalid, or this session token is not working. Fine. So what we need to do again, go to the previous request, means go again to the my account request, and we need to test the second tempered JWT token of X.509 key, because here in this lab we are considering that the token is X.509 format. So now we will take another tempered JWT, copy that. So go back again and delete this and paste the new tempered JWT from this. Right now try to send this, and this time you did not get 302 and it's not redirecting you to the login page, it's giving you 200 OK. That means the server is accepting this token, right? And this is verified. That's it. It means this key and this token is valid. So I am going to copy that and I am going to keep it with me after this. Fine. Now okay, now what we need to do is we need to generate the malicious key, and we will do that by going to JWT editor. This belongs to the previous lab, so delete all these. And now we need to generate the symmetric key, because if we see here in the previous request, this is the actual request, and if I highlight the header part and go to the inspector, you can see the algorithm is RS256, which is asymmetric algorithm, but we will enforce the server, we will confuse the server to verify it with the symmetric algorithm, means HMAC. So now come back here and we need to generate new symmetric key, and just generate the new symmetric key. And here instead of this k parameter value, we need to put the key. So this is the key, this one, base 64 encoded X.509 key. So this is the key. I'm going to copy this key, Control C, and come here, Control V, and just OK. So this is now done. Okay, now come back here on the lab and let's try to access. I'm going to enable the burp proxy, and I'm going to try to access /admin panel. Okay, go to the proxy, and this is the admin request, or we already capture this request, and this one is the last login request. We can also change the path here to admin and send the request. So as you can see, 401 unauthorized, we cannot access the login, we cannot access the admin page. Now what we need to do here is going to JWT JSON Web Token, and we need to change the algorithm from RS256 to HS256, HMAC SHA 256, and the username is going to be the administrator, and that's it. Now we just need to sign this token and sign with this generated key what we generated. Make sure the algorithm is same and don't modify header is checked, just OK. Go to the raw, and here as you can see the cookie is changed, and send the request, and boom, we got 200 OK. That means we should now access the admin panel, and we can. And as you can see, there are two users, Carlos and Wiener. I'm going to right click and show response in the browser, copy that, go back to the browser, make sure the proxy is on, and just paste that URL, hit enter, and this is the response, and we can access admin panel. Now we need to delete the Carlos account, so you just need to copy that link and come back here. Instead of /admin, just paste that link. And we do not need to change in the session token because it's already altered. Just send this request again, 302 found, and it is redirecting us to /admin. That means it is gonna work. And 200 OK. Admin panel, user deleted successfully. Right click, copy, go to the browser, paste that URL, hit enter, and user deleted successfully. What is that? We did not get congratulations message. Why? Let's check what we deleted. One more time, just take this request, copy, /admin, paste that, username Carlos, send the request, 302 found, come back, and yeah, this time congratulations, you solved the lab. I also want to show you whether the user is deleted or not. So last time, just paste that, hit enter, and congratulations, you solved the lab, and now Carlos is not here. So that's it for this video. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next module. Bye.